Our next speaker is once again a lady, which makes me happy. I would like to introduce Giulia Zanni, who is a sales and marketing manager of iTech, a smaller company here in Italy, which gives us the confirmation that the development, the evolution of digitalization on products and services was not only conducted by big companies, by the biggest companies last year, but also by smaller ones like iTech, for example. Giulia Zanni, welcome. Good morning.
Thank you for joining.
Giulia will present us the experience of her company, iTech, which, thanks to new technologies, was able to provide assistance to customers, both as for maintenance and for startup of new plants, like the one in Mexico, thanks to the digitalization of its customer service and assistance services, and also of the digitalization of the products. So, Giulia, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Paola. So, hi everybody. Good morning. My name is Giulia Zanni, and I'm the marketing manager of iTech. For those who don't know us, we are an Italian company based in Sassuolo, Modena, which has been present in the ceramic sector for over 20 years now. What does our company do? iTech deals with production efficiency. iTech designs and realize real customized solutions to guarantee customers to optimize and make the most of their production. I'm going to explain it more in detail. We are specialized in the production of whole and complete systems for the management of liquid products, such as digital inks for digital printers, glazes, ceramic envelopes for the glazing lines, additives, and so on, for application that like the preparation of those products rather than the transferring, the dosing, handling, storaging, and so on. As you can see here in this picture, I show you our main machines inserted into the ceramic glazing line. What is our goal? iTech target, it's not the simple construction of machinery or plants. We rather study and realize real and complete integrated customized solutions to bring a real increase in production efficiency and a maximization of the product of our customers through an optimization of company procedures, operation activities, a better exploitation of these activities and resources of the entire production. How do we do that? Our experts, analyzing case by case, offer real industrialization processes, interconnection, automation, and digitalization processes. Digitalization for iTech means applying various technological and digital advances in search of improving production efficiency by transforming companies into real smart industry to all effects. Efficiency is therefore achieved for us when the customers create a complete and automated system that minimizes the need for human intervention and allows the exchange of data and information at every stage of the process. First of all, I want to make a distinction because, as I told you, iTech has always been a precursor of corporate digitalization in order to streamline, to optimize workflows and automate business activities and procedures, bringing real and tangible benefits such as time savings, which mean money savings, raw materials savings because of the elimination of product waste, and so on. So digitalizing means simplifying, speeding up, and saving. This is exactly the goal that iTech sets itself in making its product. But as you can see, we are not talking about only about product digitalization. Today, we also talk about service digitalization. This is in fact what I want to talk about today. So how iTech in the last months in particular tried to enhance and increase all its services available to the customer to ensure the best customer experience and try to put itself at the complete disposal of its customers, which has always been the focus activity, the pillar on which our company is founded. So also in this case, so in the digital services case, iTech has been guaranteeing digital services for several years, if not from the beginning. Why? Because our company has always had its customers majority as international customers. On average, we have around 65–70% of foreign customers, but we have even reached the 90%. So therefore, they are physically distant of their overseas. We have clients in USA, Mexico, India, Russia, really everywhere. So they are located all over the world. So it is usual for a company, especially an SME, not to be physically present all over the world at the same time. Reason why iTech for several years now has found itself having to face this problem and having to manage its presence covering long distances. With the COVID emergency, this problem, as you all know, became a real necessity not only for foreign customers, but also European or Italian customers. Our company immediately decided to answer and was able to adapt immediately to the context and to the changes that were becoming necessary. First of all, by strengthening and consolidating traditional tools, combining them with the latest generation technology, and putting them at the complete disposal of its customers. Here, I would like to make another distinction because we went to act in different phases of the customer experience or in different moments of interaction between the customer and our company, starting from the pre-sale phase, the installation and startup phase, and finally to the after-sale experience. What did iTech do before? Well, certainly in the pre-sale phase, it was usual to physically visit customers by proposing them the most appropriate solutions to their situation, their organization, making them visit our factory, our customer's plant with our installation, presenting our products in operation. In the other two phases as well, in order to carry out an installation rather than a maintenance operation, one or more of our technicians used to visit the site to carry out the necessary operations. So we went to modify, or better, strengthen these three phases. So now let's see them more in detail. Let's start from the pre-sale phase. Here in this case, as you can see, we have acted on several fronts. We have a website development, then we have the introduction of web meetings and digital showcases. First of all, we tried to facilitate the customer in the product research and consultation as much as possible. We started with an enhancement of the company website at a technical, organic, graphic, and communicative level. So let's start from the bottom. With graphic and communicative development, I mean the fact that we have increased the information available to the customer in the product pages in particular, adding images, descriptions, case studies, technical data sheets. So we also inserted 3D renderings of our solution viewable from any device, so it is also easier to imagine the plant. While for technical or organic enhancement, I mean an improvement in search engine rankings to make what iTech offers and what iTech can do for the customer more clear, more immediate in an autonomous and independent way for the customer. Also on the website, we have activated the possibility of organizing and planning web meetings. In fact, just with the internet line, it is possible to communicate with all our managers, our technicians, our experts, to have more technical advice, to be able to ask specific questions to the right person. As I said, we produce a customized system, therefore the video call and the possibility of seeing the customer's reality and seeing oneself facilitates immediately from the first contact, the first analysis, the first examination and evaluation of the possibility. This service also have another advantage that the customer as well can see how we produce the machines, how they are composed, or what materials we can use inside a factory also. With the same principle, we went to activate many digital showcases or real industry platforms such as TechNext in order to be able to tell the latest news, the launches of new products, hold conferences, technical discussions and specific specifications, also based on interaction with the user on the other side. So let's move to the central phase, that is actually the operational phase, the installation and startup phase. This is certainly the most delicate and difficult phase to implement, and it is certainly the most innovative and revolutionary aspect that ITEC has put into practice. In this case, as you can see, ITEC has made available to the customer an innovative application equipped with various augmented reality features in order to be able to communicate and be assisted and supported in the best possible ways during any remote installation or setup operation. The main features of this new service are a live chat. It is possible to contact our technicians through the application chat, where the operator can send and receive any kind of message, document, files, media from any device. It is also possible to activate group chats, public or private, to allow operators located in different locations or different establishments to synchronize and participate as a group to the assistance. The augmented reality video call means that the customer can video call the company through the application, and thanks to this artificial vision system, it will be possible to shoot, write, draw, insert elements using live pointers and so on, that the other user will view in real time during the call, just pointing at the working area. If the customer requires it, it is possible to use any type of smart glasses or viewer in order to operate with very high precision and all hands-free. Simultaneous translation means that our application can translate in over 60 languages, so the message that the user will receive, both written and audio, will be listened or displayed to the customer in its own language. Another opportunity that ITEC has now made available to the customer are the, we call them video tutorials. These are training videos available to the customer where one of our operators explains step by step each procedure and each phase of the installation and commissioning of our system. Underline which tools to use, the errors to avoid, and various operations in general. Let's now see the last phase, the post-sale. When we talk about after-sale, we mean several possible activities, starting with the ordinary maintenance service, corrective maintenance, assistance, replacement of spare parts, and so on. So what did ITEC do in this case? Also in this case, the customer can use the application, which, as we have seen earlier in relation to the remote installation, it can also be used to request remote assistance. So why? Where is the new? The goal also in this case is to shorten the distance between ITEC and the customer as much as possible. So it will be possible to have assistance and support anywhere in the world at any time, drastically reducing time and travel costs, which are otherwise inevitable. So in this case, we have assistance sheet. For each assistant provided, the identities of the parties involved and the data of the activity carried out, the media that have been created and exchanged for the support are recorded and scheduled into this assistant sheet that will form a sort of archive available to the customer 24/7. So it will be possible to search for a specific activity also later on. Geolocalization. If the customer wants, it is possible to detect the exact GPS position in which the technical assistant is required in order to have automatic and very rapid access to the documents and safety disposal to any information relating to that establishment. Serial code, it's the same principle because it is possible to identify machinery and components using this barcode reader, serial number, or QR code reader to obtain the identification code of the machine remotely. Also, in this case, we have video tutorials that are available to the customer through our iTech Academy to carry out our standard maintenance activity where it is possible, where we explain and show you onto the machinery how to proceed and when to proceed. And finally, I also want to mention one of our latest services that have been developing to facilitate the request for assistance in this case. This is the new digital assistant booking service, where on the website, both on-site and remote assistant can be booked, checking the availability of our technicians in real time, providing us with the basic information relating to the problem in order to speed up the organization process, both on our part and on the customer part. As a final information, I want to show you a concrete example of remote installation. In this case, I have summarized some photos that show you the evolution and progress of the operation concerning the installation of one of our systems in a plant located in Mexico. We are talking about our Suprema automatic dosing system, which I believe to be an exemplary case history and a specific testimony of the overcoming of all physical and technological barriers during the installation and startup of the entire plant of almost 50 square meters in Mexico. I have included all the steps carried out day by day directly by the customer operators in Mexico in direct connection with our team through this augmented reality assistant application. So in very short time, it was possible to finish the activities. As you can see, this is the final result, and you can better see all the steps and all the operation in our full video available on our website and all our social media if you want. So I thank you for listening to me, and I leave you the references if you have any curiosity or question about the subject.
Thank you, Giulia. Thank you, and congratulations for the job you have done in your company.